today, I was trying to remember what I did round here. I had that thing, one copper patch, which apparently is a fair chunk of it's actually disappeared already. Ooh, Shrek Guy with the auto host and Sam Melandis with the auto hosts, and they're all rolling in. There's an iron there that's being depleted rather rapidly as well. Most of the oil base is done. The train's been happily chooching around, unloading oil. Like so. Oh yeah, I mirrored the plastic, so there's now 2 of them. I did that in between, like after last time. There's not really much to see to it though. It's just the same thing, but reversed. Or did I do it on? I can't remember now. I don't think I did. Hey, MGron's here. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, that's there. Then that's right. Then I realised there's no real place to put explosives here that I can see. Sort of wants to be there, so I might need to do something with the acid, like maybe fold it up, rotate it up, so I can slip it in there, or something of that nature. This thing, it's just hidden in here. Too many belts? There's not enough belts. Belts are where it's at. Is it acid train? What is it? 175,000 per tanker? It's not an insignificant amount of acid right there. Less belts, more bots. More belts, yes. Can't have them bots. Actually, there's one place for bots, and it's this thing over here. This thing here. This is the only thing that needs bots. Everything else needs belts. Speaking of, I need to remodel this thing. And make it the final design. Unfortunately, that means shifting everything that's here out of the way, because I want it right next to the spawn point, which is up here, and it's down here. So I want the corner of it to be more like where this wood burner is. That's actually pretty recent, as in I put it in just before starting. So I'm going to have to move that. I need to deliver rocket fuel here as well. Oh, not really, actually. All plastic here, also again. Kinda, but not really. Been forever since you had pancakes. It's been forever since I had pancakes. It's hard to get good ones. You gotta make your own, and that's effort. So in that case, let's blueprint this thing. Yep. I don't need that blueprint. I suppose I can throw it over here. One robot port. I'll get rid of that one. Okay, so it's safe to say that this can all go. Yeah, not really need it anymore. Speaking of lubricant, which I was just looking at, it needs to, I don't think I actually did anything about it in the oil base, so I need to check that out. Okay, that's that gone. And yeah. And yeah. Oh yeah, who was it? Get a Roomia 2. He's got another sub via the quest mode. So he's completed the Bit Boss quest mode thing and got another sub for the month. Good old quest mode. You get free bits to cheer from that. I really like the idea. So it means you don't like play just some mobile clicker games. Yeah, clicker games. However you feel about them. But it means you can support without actually having to worry about spending money. A little bit of something extra. Oh crap. Oh, buy blueprints. Didn't need those. Let's try that again. Mobile games you play as Pokemon Go. It's a little optimistic requesting in deconstruction planners. I think I got it all back. If I didn't get it back, it probably wasn't important. I think it's safe to say. That's a lot of junk. It's also a lot of junk. It'll be fine. What are you doing? Nothing. Good. You can go away. And we'll continue the rampant destruction of the starter base oil. And yeah, and yeah, and yeah, and there. Oh, I'm gonna have to deliver this thing lubricant. All of these things are kind of important. Gotta watch out for storage too. Because eventually I'm going to fill it all up. You can go. And you. You and you. 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 I think I'll do it. Get the power back through the substations. They're all crap roboports. Alrighty. Now, how am I going to lay this thing out? Ideally, if I wanted to deliver stuff, I'd deliver it in the center. So I want to split in half. So how? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Although I could reduce that down now that it's the top level, whatever they are, assembly machine 5s. It's 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32 and a half. The half can be where the belt is. There's actually two... Where is it? Yeah, there's a second... there's two identical belt builds there. So that can go in there. So what I want is an even number that can be divided by 2. I'll get rid of that. Just to make it easier to keep track of everything. It's the straight ME. It's the FEME. Logistics bus. What I want is those things. So you would go in there. So eliminate the need for that. Well, maybe not that substation. Oh. Okay, I guess that substation wasn't that important. Well, I'm going to restamp it anyway. I'm just trying to figure out what goes where. So that is what? 21, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Which means 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2 rows of 8 per side. So 8, 16, 24 and 32. But 8's a little long. What about 3? 3 rows. I'm trying to make this at least a reasonable size either side. I don't want it too long. Minimize bot travel and all. 4x4? Oh yeah. What? Oh, but as I say, I could reduce 2 of these, and what's that make? 30, which is not the best. Although one of the robo frames can go as well. It doesn't need that many anymore, realistically. Even like that quarter there of pipes isn't isn't needed like it used to be. A double bank of... Oh, yeah, maybe it does need that much nuke. Artillery... Yeah. Although there is a pretty heavy oversupply of artillery at the minute. Just trying to see what else. That's all the roboports. That's fine. There's Mark II just stuff. Mark II steam engines. Arguably I'm not using those anymore, so I don't need it. But I think for the purposes of... I wonder what that was. But I think for the purposes of this thing... Oh, hello. Yes, making more artillery. These things speeded probably... Don't need... Look at that thing go. Yeah, I probably don't need... Like, I could reduce one there. This thing is probably bigger than it needs to be as well. The nuclear fuel, I think it's only a half in my base. The vanilla one, and that's more than enough. A lot of these were set up with the mind of just trying to get things going. And this thing isn't trying to build a solar field. So you could do 1, 2, 3, 4 that way. So losing 4 alone takes it down to 28, which is 14 per side, which is 7, which is the same length, but then just 2 rows. If it could be 3, what is it? 6, 12, and 18 for 3. Maybe I could do... What's 18 is 36. So that's more than what I've got. Although I could actually cut out the corners too. So it doesn't need to be a complete unit of yeah, a complete square or rectangle. So if I cut out the corner ones, then it comes back down to 32. I guess that will work. The other option is that I just start placing things and figure out the rest later, because surely nothing can go wrong if you do that. Let's not grab the combinator. Is there any concrete? No. Only basic concrete. Oh, I don't have the refined okay, so I'm gonna need a few more. Right, because I haven't built the advanced concrete thing. Not that it's a particularly amazing build on its own. Does this actually have it? Okay, fuel, smelter, blank, controller, inserters, combiners. It might not actually be a thing. Just wing it, yes. Hey the Dutch, how's it going? How are you doing on this fine Sunday afternoon? I assume it's fine, not pouring with rain. I want to say fine, I mean blisteringly hot. Speed, speed, cannon shells, uranium artillery, and background to atomic. Let's get rid of that, and that. Actually, hang on to those. Heatwave's gone finally? Ha. That's right, you're in the same area, aren't you? You're up in Dutch land, aren't you? God, build a good one. I always forget. Hey, morning, Casp. Had a record heatwave the last few days in the province. Last day of vacation. Oh, nice. Oh, that's like every summer here for me. When the rain comes, it means you can finally sleep. What the hell was I looking for? That thing. I want to change the passives to actives as well. This thing is dangerous too. There's another change I was thinking about. I've forgotten what it was now. I was going to do something to the make everything. Yeah, I've just completely forgotten what it was. It was involving buffer chests. It was something I was thinking about. I think it was changing the requesters to buffers, but I had problems. I had tried it before, and it was I had problems with it before. Let's delete these before it gets ideas of trying to craft crap. Can't get through. There we go. Just blank everything out. One of these days I'll remember to actually save the blank. And actually, so that way I can use it in the future. Just blank out that. 37 is too damn hot. That's pretty hot. Gotta be said. So what's the craft time on that? 10. It's basically 1 concrete a second. Because it makes 10. This takes 15. So in theory, this needs more of. Which is easy. On account of the fact that it needs water and potentially... Oh, it's so close to actual water that I probably could just pipe it. Nope. That. And likewise you. You also need sticks. The stick maker... Where are you at? Might actually be able to deal with it. I could add another one just in case. I might make that one of refined concrete as well. Pipe? Oh. Let's get some more pipe. I'll need the underground pipe to grounds anyway. So probably with a process, but I could go get a little scan around the base. It's been a while since I could actually watch. Oh, okay. So, so this is the Factorio extended base, starting from the very top. Where I'm standing right now is down there, which is the spawn starter base here in the make everything, which has sort of taken over the most of the crafting now. It's been doing infinite science. Actually, I need to stop rocket launches because I've got like 100,000 space science. Everything's being delivered by, like, plate and all that, and bricks are being delivered by train now. Hey, MJ Gamble, how you doing? All done shooting people for now, blowing heads off. So the next major component of the base is the Megabase smelting up here, or what will be the Megabase smelting. It's currently it's only a small fraction of what it actually will be. It only does like 8 lanes of iron and copper and a little bit of stone and a little bit of steel. Where is it? There's the steel and titanium just there. So there's a whole chunk here not doing anything, and it needs 104 of those vertical columns of iron, 64 of those just for steel plates, 48 of these for copper, and 4 columns of stone. Is that 3 by 4? I need to check the numbers there. The unloads are here. Some of the biggest unloads I've ever done. I've even brought in the train controller, so the beginnings of that is here. These are all trains, because of the sheer length of them, 16 wagons. I've gone with 4 16s. It's really beyond what's possible with single-headed. I might be able to get away with... can't remember if I checked if I could do 3 or 4. I've forgotten now. But yeah, there's the what's it. It's doing the bare essentials. Around here is the oil base. This is probably the most developed so far, of which there is 10 oil refinery banks which produce petroleum gas, which turns crude oil into petroleum gas and lubricant. And they span up here, which then leads into the classic, where a self-contained rocket fuel build, which I do nowadays. So there's 3 of those self-contained builds. One of them is built completely. So the solid fuel comes out other side of the railway lines and into the rocket fuel build here. And then it gets loaded onto a 416 rocket fuel train. And that's 1/3 of it. There's actually a coal patch in the way, which this train's trying to deal with. The train is actually just running down into the plastic build. But as I zoom back in, scroll down, sulfuric acid, probably the smallest of all, but it's still like 200-something thousand, 260,000 I think it was, acid per minute. I need to remodel this so that explosives fits in here somehow. Or maybe move plastics so that explosive fits in somehow. Plastic is here. There's 2 symmetric builds about this central point here, of which there's 2 column loads into this here, which produces 112 plastic per minute. Same on the bottom side. I think it actually makes a little bit more, but yes, was that 224, 230 something thousand plastic per minute. I did this, for anyone who, I mentioned this at the beginning, anyone who missed it though, I did this, the mirroring part, in between last time and now, just to get things moving. It might need to move up a little bit on account of the plastic build extending below this point here, which I'm not so keen on. Throw, thank you for that, and trials right. How's it going? Other than that, there's 2 nuclear plants. This is the first one. It's nuclearizing. It's basically the same thing as the Megabase one, for anyone who slightly recognizes it. I threw a few in there just to see what would happen. New extras, because this technically does produce 1.1 gigawatts. Other than that, where did I go? There it is. This is the secondary one, which is going... I'm probably going to move the first one over to here eventually. It's already ghosted out and got most of it prepared. It's filling in most of this lake. And there's that copper patch again. Biters are on, biter expansion's on, for anyone wondering. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I did change the map generation settings too, for those who are wondering why that line's there. I did figure it out, and I turned down the water because it was getting really swampy, which is really annoying. And also turned the richness back up, because I seriously underestimated how much ore I'd need. And what I was looking at was sub 10 million patches going fairly far out, which is not going to help. It's just going to make a lag fest. Like, I'm going to demolish anything less than 10 million pretty quickly with this base. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. So you don't drain a patch in 3 chains? Yes. I mean, look at, this is 9.6 and 2.4, and it's already taken a pretty serious chunk out of it. Right, there's a lot of empty miners there now. If NG had his way, these miners would have already been picked up by bots automatically. Or at least by the wrangling of the deconstruction planner. But yeah, that's basically where it's at right now. Oh, there's a convenient pumpy thingy. So run the water in. And the reason I'm connecting up is because I do need concrete for the next part of the plan. You're 1 steel. 1 steel. 8 sticks, I believe it was. And 20 concrete. 20. For the purposes of amusement, I can actually put the water in as well. Spin of a total base should be 1.5 to 2 times your starting base. I should also mention that the target production is 12,000 science a minute. 100 is what it wants. There we go. And there. And you need 10 of that. The reason why I use the water is just so it shows up on the stats. There's no other practical reason to have it. Find concrete. And that, and you, and lastly you are refined hazard concrete. That one. Gave up on a big mess, and I can't keep up supplying it with ores. Oh. You had a dream last night of a Factorio cross with Sniper Elite, sneaking up on Barda Nest. How's it going? Oh dear. You. Go there. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. You take regular concrete, of which is 10. Oh yeah, I fixed Sniper Elite 3 as well. You need to do a verify cache integrity, and then it fixes it. It doesn't do the load loop. When I was looking it up, there was all these. Actually, oh yeah, disconnected. There are all these solutions talking about deleting stuff in temp, change this file, rotate this directory, recompile your video card into a sound card, and then the game will work. And it turns out it was just verifying cache integrity. Apparently it was because of a patch. This thing needs 1, 5, and 100. 1, 5, and 100. Yeah, I was having to go at number 3, and it's much more punishing if you make a mistake. Delete system 32. Ah, yeah, that was there too. Yep, they had it all. Okay. Let's turn it on. Well, let's turn on the concrete build. 2000, we'll say. Of course. Of course it's not requesting from buffer chest, because why would you request from a buffer chest? That's a silly idea, isn't it? Who wants to request from buffer chests? It's not like you want to use buffer chests for anything useful. Let's just have a tick box there instead. I'm running out of space to put things. What would I give it? 2000. I'll make it 100. Let's not go too nuts. Okay. It's crafting. This is good. Let's more faster it. And is it keeping up? That is the important thing. Well, I've already got 100. Okay, look at that go up. So 500, 600, 700 there. Tick by default. It could, yeah, an untick if required. Or even have an option in the game menu to have it ticked or unticked. Oh, it's pretty much already made it all already. Alrighty then. That wasn't, that was certainly efficient. Treyu array. Magnify that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that was pretty damn fast. Alright, so... Ah. Let's make that a little bit more than 100 then. Pretty much defining the boundary that, or the bounding box that I want. Right there. I might make like packs up here and all that crap. Okay. So 4.2. For lack of any better ideas, I might start with that one. Also, let's make it a proper thing. I'll have to back convert it into a concrete build for the base game. Which I'll presumably promptly forget. It's also marked wrong. There we go. Righty. Bin that. FEME. Concrete. Wool. Yeah, I can't see any justification for having the Factorio extended wall. Now I gotta find it again. I think that's it. So plop you down. Other than looks, it doesn't. Yeah, and even then, I don't really like the look of it. It's just this concrete wall. I want the 17th wall, really. And what is it? It's 1400 health, so it's basically biter-proof. I would say wheel-proof, but given a Mark III train, anything can be broken down. I suppose in a multiplayer game, keeping people out of this thing would justify such a wall. Okay. I suppose I could copy and paste chunks. Nothing's wheel-proof. No, it isn't. It's not possible. It's almost like a standard of certification. It's baby-proof, extern-proof, and wheel-proof. Although which one is it? Is an extension of idiot-proof? I think I sent that train on a merry little journey to Nowhere Land. That's fine. Bakito proof for the Dutch land. Kind of wish I had my point of view in the sniper land. Yeah, I thought about it. I probably should have. Ooh, noises. Yeah, you. Alright, I need to move this crap. You. You look like a worthy victim. The downside is that thing's going to request everything that those chests need. So I suppose I better deconstruct this and get out of the way in a hurry. And hope for the best. Seems like a job for copy and paste. The thing is, I don't quite understand the idea of the copy and paste in the game as a new feature, because it's kind of there already. Like with the blueprinting, that's most of a system is there. So it seems kind of unnecessary to have a whole separate copy-paste system. I was worried that train would run out of fuel. Huh. So now the nuclear's in the way. The hell am I going to put this crap? Where's the thingy? Not that one. There it is. Let's grab all of you. In fact, grab... Whee! Hello, train. Less blueprint clutter. Oh dear. If there was a secondary inventory that was just for blueprints and just have no blueprints in your inventory, that would be amazing. Oh, I forgot the names. Dang it. Copy you, paste that. I always forget to tick that stupid box. Every damn time. You, go to uranium 2. Go drop uranium. Hello, train. Now deconstruct you. And while you're at it, deconstruct all that. Oh, that's going to hurt my inventory. Oh dear. Another dreaded checkbox. That's the one thing with adding checkboxes and options, is it ends up becoming like OpenTTD, which just has a checkbox for everything. And it kind of ruined the game when that happened. "30 people ranging from 10 to 60 playing Pokemon Go outside your apartment." There's quite a variety of age groups there. I take it by that warning that I ran out of storage space. Special event? Ah. Not that one. Oh, crap. You, build tracky things. I'm going to run out of storage space pretty quickly if I keep demolishing forest. Have to go. Father duty's call. Alright, I'll catch you later. It's good for you to stop by. Weep. Don't stand there. There's a train coming. Oh, there it is. Hello, train. Now, with any luck, this will get stuff moving again. It's be amusing where all these trains go, because there's loopy bits everywhere. Yeah, see, it's actually gone that way. You're going that way as well. So they're going around stone too. So you're going to do the same? Yes. And this one's gone around there, which is interesting that they chose to go through this train stop, those two, but when this train was in the way. Well, they chose to go around there when this train was in the way. Very odd. When that was a perfectly, what is this one up here was a perfectly acceptable turnaround because there's no train stop there. Leads me to believe that the thingy, McThing thing. Oh, it's a song. I gone blank. I got nothing. The thing for the thing in the thing doesn't work as well as intended. Pathfinder. That's the one. Oh dear. We're winning today. Hey, it's Candy Cupid. Experimenting with loops. Yeah, because I'm doing... Well, this is a Factorio extended map, and because the train length, it's really... What the hell am I doing? The ore trains are 416s. It's not worth doing double-headed, it's just a waste. Because you're up to 4 pointing both ways. It's just funny, some of the decisions that Pathfinder makes. It still bothers me that it only updates... Well, barely updates. It kind of updates or validates the path every 30 seconds. It only properly checks when it's stopped at a chain signal. Such a stupid idea. You wouldn't combine? It's not that bad. I never really had much of a problem with loops. Well, okay, I don't like using the term loops, because the only thing I ever had a problem with was roundabouts. They're the things I don't like. Using roll-on roll-off stations is fine, it's just that back in like the likes of version 12 and version 14, bases generally didn't have the material demand to justify roll-on roll-off. Once you get into this sort of territory, because I'm trying to do 12,000 signs a minute, you have to start to think about that sort of throughput sort of issues. Now I'm trying to find a blueprint. Is that where it is? Oh yeah, that's still missing a thingy. Probably should fix that, eh? Just like the look of a single-headed train. Single-headed system might do unexpected things when having loops. Well, there's a lot of things that, well, there's nothing, I don't think there'll be anything unexpected from this, right, that I won't be looking around and say, why the hell is a train doing that? Because I know it's going to do that. There's nothing, I don't think there's anything that will be unexpected. Power armor. If I can words it. The wordy part's the difficult part. Have I gone past it? It's battery. Laser turrets. Let's not talk about the spelling. And squirters. Production. Steam power. Efficiency. Logibots. Chests. Machines. Mark 2 and 3 trains. Battery. Laser turrets. Okay. And 312 all trains. That's a pretty standard go-to size for vanilla. I'm just going to get rid of that one. In your opinion, is a game worth $30? Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, there's no DRM or anything like that associated with it. You do definitely get your money's worth. This is one of the most. This is up there with one of the most played games that I've played, most hours. So I'd say I've got the value for money compared to something like Far Cry 5, which was what, like $50, and I only played like 30 hours. And this is up in the 4,000 hours now on Steam. So I'd say this is worth it. The thing I remember is most games are targeted at the $30 to $30 price point now, regardless of the content. What the hell was this? I forgot to check. Those things. I'm glad I got it when it was 20. I got it when it was 20, but I got the Furnace Attendant pack, which was one of the most pointless packs of all, annoyingly. You want stuff, but you're not going to get stuff. You're at 5. So I've got that. I wish I had the money for naming the, what was it? The one that's name in game at the time. The trouble is, name in game was, well, a lot of euros. And euros is an incredibly overinflated currency. Just randomly click things until they go away. That'll do it. Was it only 35 euros? I'd almost cry if I went to the US, because everything would... Because I'd know how much... Because of the conversion rate, I'd know how much money I'd be blowing. Yeah, it was something like $100 at the time. In my money. They're slow bots. That shouldn't be. Oh, I am out of storage. You... I think that'll do it. Oh, that. And that. €1 is $1.21, so no complaining. Yeah, you get it the other way. One day the euro's going to come crashing down. Admittedly, I all thought that was going to happen with Greece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want to put this... I want to put the belts near the center. Nuclear fuel can come up here. Many products from the US get the same numerical price. Yeah, they do that here. Many companies are constantly getting in trouble for that. Not that it does anything. Tear that up. So what did I say it was going to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18. Oh yeah, 8. If we can make it 6, 3 rows. 3's are very big. So what exactly am I doing in game right now? I'm relocating the make everything like moving it up slightly and formalizing it. And building a proper thing and splitting it in half so trains can come into the center part. Let's clear that. Sure. Splurp. Yeah, if I make it... I think I might make it 2 rows of 7. 3 rows seems a bit big. Let's clear this out carefully. Alright. If I had the patience, I could sit down and figure out exactly where everything needs to go. But as I say, if I had the patience. Takabear with a 5 months resub. Optimizing. Always optimizing. And down goes ice. And now the bit boss. And thank you for the 5-month resub there. Thank you very much. Due to the map's not going to be happy about that.
Another visitor.
And thank you to follow.
Stay forever.
I wonder what the hell that's for. Oh well. Again. Go there. Wibbly dooblies. Again with the thingy, then the thingy. Oh, it's as bad as the map ping. Who's next? What is there? 1, 2, 3. I can just copy this whole lot and AMG underscore underscore. Negatify that. And pop and schlock. Not overriding anything? No good. Oh, apparently I'm standing right there. And remove that. 1, 2, and 3. I'm being very, probably excessively methodical about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 7 on the end. Who can I put on the end? I mean, speed modules are a slow one. Robo frames, potentially. Although, what's really near it? Yeah, let's do these. Again with the power pole. And, of course, I'm going to move the track. No big deal. Did I say... I can't remember. It came to my mind, and I don't think I said it, was... Does anyone know what stage Sturm's Megabase is at? Like, did he get to turn it on? Or is he still going? I missed out. I saw he was on, and then by the time I got up and turned on to see what he was up to, he'd already turned off. Again. Seems to be forever building. Exterminators. Here's tightening the belt base. Actually, I'll put military there. No, I need the substations. They're kind of important. Can't stream for more than 45 minutes. Apparently not. Okay. So that's 7 right there. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10, 11, 12, 13. 14. So I've got 1 extra. Did I get rid of... I did get rid of the double, yeah I did. Because that's the... where I moved batteries. Those things. Okay. Yeah, so what I want in the middle is a bunch of track. Something like that. And if I'd have thought about it, I would have actually got the track better aligned. If I'd have thought about it. This can then spin around the whole lot. Oh, there's the next batch. Now. You. Blank cell. I'll estimate the space of 2 thingies. There. Right, so one needs to go in the middle. So we need the... Do I want to put the outpost? No, outpost train's better on the outside, because this is more meant for automatic stuff. Like any deliveries like acid and such. Although acid might actually come from the oil base anyway. And I'm thinking about moving this to its own facility. So it'd be trash, artillery, both of which don't need to be roll on, roll off. Or actually, in the case of both of those, they're basically better off as terminuses. Oh, and that one. This thing needs lubricant, so it needs a lubricant train. Just had this panic that I thought I'd done the wrong spacing. I haven't fully worked out how I'm going to deliver stuff to this place yet. Whether well, I can direct deliver plates and bricks. A stone, however, is a different matter entirely. I might need to make I still might need to make a facility that's just all concrete and landfill. Arguably you can do titanium there too. Although I've kind of done titanium there. But I might change that up. I just need to find somewhere which has like stone and what's it, iron next to it. I think I did see one that was pretty good. It's a complete distraction from what I'm doing. I was just looking over here because I thought I saw one ages ago. Apparently not. Oh well. Walls. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that'll do it. It's not 100% aligned, but... Oh no, it is actually fine. It's aligned. How about that? As long as that passes through. Just extra protection on it. It's not far off where this lot was, actually. Munch you up. Munch that up. Could even do it with Mark III, maybe. Yeah, so I don't need it. It's a good point. Well, it reaches. I have other plans for in here. That's why I'm not putting the wall there, or why I took it up. Excellent. Because I need the combinator, what's it, for the trash train somewhere, and it could just go in here, and it could be next to, like I could put the controller in here for the make everything, and then any other combinator train stuff in here too. So it's all in one place. Let's not have any pipe accidents now, shall we? Let me through. Let me through. There we go. There we go. I think that actually lined up with the top too. Almost. Alright, so that's the new corner. Let's grab one of these. Also, yay, it didn't grab the thingy substation. Oh, you're in the way. Well then. That's a bit of a pickle. Also, I wanted storage in the center. If possible, and any buffer chests too. If only you had the copycat feature. I'm really worried that that will just be such a half-ass feature. Oh, your solar panels. Alright, so let's grab that. Then I can happily deconstruct that. Ish. And reappears there. Skeptical about the whole copy-paste feature. Given the track record, I think it will be very half-assed. I hate to say. Alright. I actually need to do a little bit of wrangling going on. Because this needs to be split. Because it's meant to be mixed with the pollution filters. I think there's alright. I might as well use the stamp for that, actually. Yeah, pollution filters. Production. I just want to make sure they actually did do all these. No, I didn't. There you go. That's why I need to check these things. The thing that bothers me with it is it will be another system which doesn't integrate with what's already there. It's just another layer of things. No, I know this belt contraption definitely isn't done. What the hell's that? Oh, it's wall. So what am I blueprinting? It's a piece of wall. So now that can go. That can go. It's kind of a strange feature, isn't it, having an undo in a game? Is there anything else I can get rid of? I think not. Oh no, your power. You're needed right there. Well, not actually right there. Sunlight right there. Oh, nope, autosave. So I can drop that there. Deconstruct that. Life doesn't come with an undo button. Sometimes you wish it does, but it doesn't, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of bots. Let's get rid of half of these. Got nukes for a reason, exactly. Grabs decon planner. How many firsters did I have in this build? Ah, fudge. Oh, fiddlesticks. There's something wrong. I happen to have... I used my universal measuring tool as a deconstruction tool. I'm going to need that. Just pop that out the way for now. Bye-bye. So I need to copy and paste it mainly just for those. Pop, 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 pop. Use empty blueprint. I've always used deconstruction planner. Just don't let go. Or don't have a faulty mouse. One, two... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can glue one onto the end. Okay. I think I got this. Yeah, that one's fine to clear. It's nice of it not to click on the substation this time. There we go. So that can then slide across to there. Then... Hang on. Which one was it? Ah, yeah, robot frames. Duh. I really want to be sure that I get the right one. Let's blueprint that. Now I can clear this. Clear this. Almost there. Oh, this has been an ordeal. It's probably I probably could have done this in many ways, which would have been way smarter. But oh well. That hole can stay there for now. And then... Not that one. This one. Goes there. Don't need that anymore. This one goes next to it now, finally, at long last. Purge that. I don't really want that stuff there. But I kinda... Oh, wait, actually, it's already there, so it's fine. Okay. Floodor. Leave it there. Let's get rid of that, just to make sure there's nothing weird floating in the way. Where? Oh, what's going on there? That can't be good. It's like that. What was this meant to... Hmm. This one. Storage inserters, power combiners, basic belts. Fortunately, I think this thing, yeah, is just this. So I can just shift click that to fix those. Hopefully that's fine. We'll find out soon enough where we go to get belts and it's crafted like 1,000,000 or something. Oh yeah, that's speeded for reasons of needing more fastering. I'll blueprint that because I did change it. That's done. Kind of. And that's done. It's sitting in a blueprint. It's just the pollution filters to go there. Huh. Yeah, and this then drops in there. As soon as I move these two up into there. Why am I doing it this way anyway? These are all pre-made ones. These are definitely functioning pre-made ones. Am I stalling for time? Not at all. Since the last FFF, can't wait for the next update. Oh, there's so much stuff to come. It's going to be a big update. It's going to be good. Because remember, we haven't seen anything about the campaign or any of the other new stuff like that. The scenario stuff. So it's either still, which does mean that it's still a long way off, unfortunately. Like, yeah, they haven't talked about the new campaign at all yet, other than that it's in progress and the new player, what was it called, new player experience, something like that, in one of the FFFs a while ago. But yeah, haven't heard anything about that, so there's just so much that we haven't, that we're still waiting to see revealed. Oh, I miscounted as 7, not 6. Oh well. How did I manage that? Anyway. So I need pollution filters. It's the song again. Ah. I need more. There we go. Just playing real quick long-term goal for this playthrough. It's going to be similar to stupid Megabase. Yeah, it's going to be similar, but with 12,000 signs a minute. I want to see how far I can go with the factor extended stuff. It's mainly just me just playing around calculating out this stuff in a Megabase, all like, because it's all new ratio, so it's all new stuff again, which is really nice. What was the other thing? I've forgotten now. Crap. There's pollution filters and something. Something important. How about I scroll through these? Engines? It's probably not engines. Ammo, defense, accumulators. I can have accumulators there. And solar. No. No bots, bad bots. Yeah, I really can't remember what I was supposed to put here. Or put there. And the fact that I'm missing 2 here means that I've forgotten something else important. Apparently. Been watching Clown Town and Summerland do the same thing now. They'll do something similar. Yeah, they've all done bot bases. Actually, I don't know what Summerland has done. I haven't really seen his run. Mine's probably similar, because Big Wick's doing it too, and Ivораce. They're doing a train main bus instead of a belt main bus, which is something interesting and different again. So they're making a bus like this out of trains. I'm just doing my base, more or less, not entirely, because I've got the smelting on its own up here. So mine's a semi-distributed Megabase, but not a full train towns base. But I want it to be all belt as well. I'm hoping that I'll stay at just stay at 60-60 at 12,000 signs a minute. Oh, that's the hope at least. But yeah. What was meant to be here? Suppose I could, like, look. Spot based nodes with trains. Okay. Basically a train town then. Due to the map does not approve. Uh-oh. He's here. Tucker Bear's in trouble now. How's it going anyway, due to the map? It's more a large rail sushi instead of a belt. Ugh. A weird one. I shouldn't complain, really. Everyone has their own unique way of doing it. Only the worst kind of people are the fun police, the ones that say you can't play a game a certain way. I mean, it might not be the most optimal way to play the game, but it's fine. Just woke up, had a good mass amount of caffeine. What am I missing? I take it everyone else forgot as well. Like I did, there was meant to be something underneath pollution filters. That's why I more or less didn't deconstruct them. So I knew that was going to happen. Ew, 5,000? 5,000 bits there? Damn! And it's a very well deserved. Top of the leaderboard right there. Was it power poles? Probably. That's how you get things done. 5,000. Well, the only way to get things done on top of that is 10,000, but I think that's like $40, $100, something like that. I think it just was power poles. Actually, where is Mark 1 pole? Oh, I think it was actually all of the poles. That hurt. Oh, I'm not surprised. That was a pretty harsh punch right there. That was like a level 50 clobbering a level 1. You know, and like well, it's actually really relevant in Warframe when you're frolicking around on Earth as with gear for taking on like level 70 enemies. Service production, steam power efficiency bots, logistics chests, trains, battery, turret. Oh, in that case. Going for some coffee? Bad matchmaking. Yeah. Hey, it's back again. Undo. The trouble is that an undo wouldn't help there. Because there's so many layers of undo to go through. I still feel like I'm missing something. Because there shouldn't be a hole there. I'm pretty sure I counted 28 with one of each of those. Inserters. That might have been it. Gears, copper wire. Oh, wrong one. Logistics chests, machines, trains, battery, turrets, concrete, in squirters. Oh, I do need the base one. Excellent. I think that's pretty much everything. Well, as I say, like, if there's anything missing, all I need to do is turn it on for a little while and then it'll reveal itself. Lastly, upgrade planner. Let's check the upgrade planner. Sure. Insufficient items? Insufficient items? There we go. Oh, they're right there. Okay then. So what the hell's missing? Actually, before I switch, let's do this thing. Let's grab the main part. Actually, better yet, let's grab this part. Can it fit there? Yeah, more or less. And then this part, which I think is already blueprinted, but oh well. We'll drop it in there. Now, because I can never remember where this thing plugs into what. So green wire goes into... Green wire... that light goes down to that light. Like so. That green wire goes up into that combinator. This one here. And then this links up into everything else. Like so. Lucifer appears. Emerges from the shadows. There we go. As we autosave. Trash that again. Let's have 400. So it's making sticks. Need a test bit boss feature. No, it doesn't add. If you're wondering that. Hey, you're free to test it. I'm not sure why it won't add. Bits, because it's supposed to. Oh, crap. Thank you, titanium steel axe. Unless it's fixed, because there was a major update. I had to redo the actual link. Maybe it's changed. There we go, put a nice floor in. What are you waiting on? Water. Of course you're waiting on water. Only one way to find out. That's true. Hey, Wrecker. Wrecking things, I no doubt. Due to the map with a sub there. Took away your own health, apparently. That's an interesting one. Although it was a gifted sub by P. Simon. How's it going anyway, P. Simon? I guess because it gave you the points for the gifting. Nope, healed him back up. Didn't even give it all back. Oh dear. I thank you for the gifted sub there for Stilial. Subtrain. Yeah, and 2 to the map didn't get this. He's 5 points short? No, it's more than that. But yeah, it didn't get all the points back. Which is, it makes it even funnier. Let's actually hold a... there. No, there's wall in the way. Gotta do it again. It's emptying. Alright. I just had that moment, it's like, did I just save over the one I want to load? No, I didn't. Yeah, load. So this is what we had before. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 21. That goes down in there somewhere. I don't know where that error came from, because see, this one's both set to belts. Hey! Imgeron's now got a sub thanks to the map. Unfortunately, it also didn't push it past the maximum there. I don't know why, also. Yeah, tops up only. But, like, I've seen other times where it does add to it. Like, it should be adding to it. I don't understand why it doesn't. And thank you very much for the gifted sub there. 2 gifted subs even. Very much appreciated. Uh, while I think of it, so 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Concrete's 27, 28, 29, 28. Oh, not you again. I realise it is the great song. Or you. Or you. Yeah, good enough. Alright, so what's missing? Oh dear. Well, I did take out one of those. Modules? Maybe. So there's speed 1s, speed 2s, efficiency 1s, efficiency 2s. Maybe I lost another. Oh no, there they are. I'll delete that since it's a duplicate. What's going with them all? Making a blueprint for us? There's already a blueprint of this stuff on Pastebin. Well, apparently it's missing some stuff. I thought I did everything, but apparently not. Yeah, I'm trying to find out what's missing. So there's a hole there, and there shouldn't be a hole. Version 2X Plus needs upgraded buildings. Oh yeah, I kept it at base game tier just to avoid compatibility problems. But I could just crank it to maximum. This standard. The only thing is that making this from those blueprints is very difficult. Like, you really want to do it from the base game stuff and work your way up. Yeah, this is the Factorio extended one. My theory was that you do it using as it's given and then use upgrade planner on it. Or at least that was the theory. Haha. It's got concrete around it now. So belts, red, there to there. I think I might just leave it and then see what doesn't work. Like, see what won't craft, and then that'll be it. Gears? I didn't have gears in it. In theory, that's meant to be supplied by the main base. Where'd it go? There it is. Oh, does it fit there? Oh, not quite. Oh, if I reduce it by a tile, then it would fit. Because then I can make the display bigger. I might do that. Hey, Legion Mama. Trial by fire. I mean, real world testing. It's connected by a lot of crap that I will forget. Actually, what if I put that there? Join that and that. That to that. Been able to play Factorio on servers for the first time in many months. Just got a new router, eh? How's the withdrawal been going? Not being able to play. And it's just those 3 connections. Ah. Things you do to avoid turning off auto trash. Simplify that. And the last one's there. I hope that did everything. Because this thing is really complicated. It's actually not that complicated. It's just a real pain in the ass if it doesn't work exactly perfectly. Have to relearn all the buttons. It's not the worst. I actually still relearning the buttons because I changed mine. Like I changed research to Y. I changed map marker to middle mouse. Panning is now right mouse button, not left. Left is just left. So I'm still getting used to the idea of right mouse button to pan. I thought it was 3 green, 3 reds. Actually. Oh, I did join those 2 together, so it's only 2 red now. So, let's unplug that. There we go. It's too bad about that. There we go from Querty to Dvorak. For that one weirdo that tells you it's the best thing in the universe. Despite no proof to back up your claims. Commotion Socks. How's going? Pretty good. Pretty good, I must say. Oh, I think that was it actually. Did I just delete it? Oh no, it's right there. I'm currently in the process of trying to figure out what is missing from the Make Everything since I relocated it and formalized it into the final build. Oh, that can go. I suppose that can go. That can go. Storage. Storage was going to be in the center. You. That belongs to here. Oh. You need all that crap. Yeah, reproducing all this stuff is not going to be fun. Hmm. I mean, this will work for just powering stuff in general. Fish counter. That is a good idea. So, one, then that. And that's everything powered. Admittedly, these substation placements kinda crap. Oh. That's the output. I swear I need an undo button. Iron plates, wood. Wood. Copper plates, green. Sanity, red circuits. Sanity? You don't need to measure sanity. So that's what it's like. I have concerns about some of the things you want to measure. Like, why on earth would you want to measure sanity? Like, you want to measure something that changes. I mean, you can't measure something that doesn't exist. Yeah, they exist here, unfortunately. No one takes them seriously, though. Oh, wait, I need to get rid of that again. How the crap balls am I going to do this? It actually kind of needs to be up here, if anything. Unless I spin that 180. Also, it needs a signal from the main line, which I didn't think about. How about I just can place it down, back where it was, and I work on converting it. Oh, I was going to make a bird's nest of wires, though. Can I? Oh, it only reaches to there. Alright, I'll hang on to a few substations. What's got to work for you? Work time fun? What else goes down? Ah, just green wire. Okay. Rip it up, rip it up. Coal mine plant control room. Real life Factorio. Almost, isn't it? Although from what I understand, mining in general isn't the most glamorous job. So many gorillas breaking everything. Be very, very careful. One false move breaks everything. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Green. Don't forget green. There. Remember the SPM challenge I told you about? You versus Will versus Shred versus Lily Santa? He didn't think you guys would be up for it since you don't really make Megabase anymore. I'm the only one who still does it. Apparently. Will doesn't have any motivation for it anymore. I forgot about that actually. Trouble is, Shred starts at some ungodly hour of the morning. Not very glamorous, no, without coal. Yeah, things, not a lot happens without coal. Okay. Oh, that actually reaches. Daily blast, 5 shovels, 100 trucks. I started some gone for the hour of the morning. I'm actually at a bit of an odd time right now. I always wanted to make a Megabase, but I've never had both good PC and internet connectivity and internet connect concurrently. Unholy alternative of solar. Alright, I think that's everything it needs. So plug this in. Supply load. And supply drop. And now we hope for the best. Think Will's done? I think so. I'm inclined to say so. Gotta go. Alright, catch you later, Simon. Where is that train actually? Oh. Right. Well, I need this thing as well then. Eh. Plop. Yeah, 1 hour 55. Yeah, I can't put that down there. I want trash there anyway. It can go there. That should be okay. So I can go there. That's a bot, not a deconstruction planner. Oh, right. What's it called? Workspace. You, get here. Well, it's crafting things. Yes, continue to deconstruct these things so it doesn't have to craft everything. Which apparently is crafting all those things anyway. Oh. Guess that would give a whole new twist to the train station shrine. I plan on leaving in my current base. With randomized Colonel Will. Haha. It's kind of ugly looking. Even if I do that, it's still kind of crappy. I don't think there's just rooms for signals in there. There's certainly no obligation for me to have the whole junction here, but I'll have it here for now though. There we go. Now that's lit up. Hey NG. Secret stream? Yeah. And because I didn't stream during the sniper Nazi head explosion, I might do another one tomorrow as well. I might be on a bit of... I'll try it. If I do, I might be on earlier, a bit earlier than usual as well. Ah, crap. I let go of shift too soon. Just made half your train shed loader. Hooray! I did a thing. Probably benefits from chains just in case. Not that it's necessary because this whole thing's incoming. Outgoing. False alarm. Oh, incoming. Hello, train. Oh yeah, so one half gets emptied. Yeah, so if this train turns around, it's a kinda silly in the sense that it... Oh, hello train, that was a close one. Speaking of train sheds. That can go. It's kind of a dumb system, but at the same time, storing 2 wagons of each of this crap is a little bit much. So I figured I'd have one empty, one fill. Righty. So then you go there. I don't know what the max reach of this thing is. Not that, apparently. I'm like 2 tiles big. Two tiles too far. Also, I'm off center. Not that. Three normal poles? Kind of makes sense, really. The problem is there's so many wires and poles and things in there, there's no way of telling. Unless I suppose I could have just come out here and... Oh, off goes the train. Apparently, it's doing something. Where are you going? It's empty. It's not a good sign, generally. Come on. There it is. So, why? Oh, why, oh, why, oh, why? Empty half the train sort of comes in wrong. Technically, it's filtered the same way both ways. And realistically, I should just divide it in half and fill both sides. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened there? Let's come back here for a second. Move up. Sure. Missing green wire? Whereabouts? Or do you mean this green... This doesn't take green wire. Smiling Tower, I think it fell there. Right, that you can use... Oh yeah, you can use the track blueprint, that's true. First station... it shouldn't need a green wire. Fortunately, I do actually have it here. Oh, it does need a... Oh. I wonder what it does. Well spotted. Never mind. I wonder what the... So green wire doesn't stop it... Oh, that one shouldn't stop it because it's independent. Does it have any R's? No. If there's an R signal, it means something's requesting trash. Eh? The other one. Park artillery down there. Because then the train can grow if need be. Angie getting all about those foosball emotes. Well, I stimulated that. Now, before... No, you don't. You go back there. Back you come. I ain't done with you yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. Hello, steel. Use them or lose them. Exactly. Sod footy. You. Go red. And these two... What are these, basically? Trash, nuclear fuel, and that. Apparently you have no path. It's uranium 2. Why don't you have any path? You should have a path. Is there no signal? I can't see. Looks like there's one. Yeah, there's a signal. Unless... like they're slightly off. That could be what's going on. Nope. Oh, they're linked. Because I rotated it, they could be slightly off. I don't see a reason why, though. Should be all good there. Like, other trains are pulling in and out. I'm really intrigued now. Nope. Or is there a piece of track missing that I can't see? I think there's a signal. Ah, I think I can see glowing. There it is. Yeah, there's a signal hidden in there. That's what it is. I could hardly see that. Yeah, trees. Now trees are the true evil. For sure. Because I couldn't see the signal that was hidden in... the bad signal that was in there. Alright. So, trash. Fuel. I can line up a whole bunch of these too. It's fuel. So I'm going to drop it there. Trash. Go there. Go train, go. There you go. Nuclear fuel load. I might leave the nuclear fuel as it is for now. Tree stop chop down. Nade or nuke. All three at the same time does sound like a good idea, in all honesty. Yeah, so I need, at the very least, lubricant here. So I can do something like that. I always handcraft these things for some reason. Oh, that's interesting. If you stand on it, it clears it because it can't build there. never noticed that. There. Discord has Game Store now? That's new. There. It's about right. It's not... Nah, well, there's chests in the way anyway. There. Be a clown and stand on the track, of course. Hey, Nickapi. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Perpetually confused, apparently. There. It's actually pretty close to where the lubricant needs to go anyway. Which is handy. I still don't know what's meant to be there. It's going to take some doing. Yes, that'll be lubricant. There. You don't release anything. You don't permit anything to enter. I should be really careful because this is an active line. Or at least a lot more careful than what I am being. Discord announced a few days ago they plan to try and rival Steam as an online games shop community. It's a bold move. I don't think they'll be able to upset Steam somehow. Oh, wrong one, that one. Off it goes again. I think this is safe to clear. I hope. What's that down there? Oh, it's a radar. Excellent. That wasn't a 2.5 hour long ordeal. Converting this thing over. Really going down. It does lack the explosives production. Something, 2 hours 18 is not 2.5. When is Steam going to buy out Discord? I wonder if that is their actual long-term game plan, is to be bought out. Apparently I already changed this to titanium at some point. Why have I even converted it in the first place? Hey Lucas. What I wanted was to move it up and closer to the spawn and straighten out all these tracks. Have it all nice and proper. So the outpost train has somewhere to live, all the trash trains and everything have somewhere to live. I think I forgot plate delivery. Damn it. Yeah, I forgot to do plate delivery. Well, that's embarrassing. Arguably, this train's not meant to be in there. It should be like up here because that's something you'd climb in and out of. Dang it all. Yeah, that was meant... I think the center one was where all that crap was meant to go. It's a 393. That way, this one in the center, no matter which way it comes in, is always in the center. The one with the majority of the materials in it. Majority of the weird materials. Don't need those anymore. I suppose it'd be this thing making explosives. I don't need much, really. This counts as... Yeah, I was actually doing a little bit too much of that. Watching too much stuff plus again. Oh boy, does he love zooming in and out. Wouldn't it be easier to fix that odd train unloading, unloading junction to the smelters? That's one of them future me problems. So center's about here. Oh, it's actually there. How many of these have I got? A lot. Oh, actually. You, hold it there. One more. In fact, go away. Now you enter there, so it blocks it. Don't put off till tomorrow. What can you do today? Bugger that, I'm too lazy. Yes. Where's that train? Is nuclear still surviving it? I think it is. A little bit down on production. It's probably something to do with that lack of... Hello, train. Lack of materials to the base. Belt missing? There is. So there is. No, I don't want to click on it. I want to deconstruct it. What is up with a decon planner and just clicking on things now lately? There's only 19k in there. Oh right. You need power plug. Roger and coffee, what a great way to start the day. That is a fine way to start the day. So I guess it's 30. Yeah, when you're in New Zealand it would be. Yeah, so I need to find a hole for explosives up here. Up here, yeah. Kinda don't want to landfill any more just in case though. It's an awkward position to be in. What does explosives need? I always forget. Coal. That just needs gas and water. So it needs to be close to here. Measuring the cup. That adds an extra extra character. I'm surprised this train hasn't had to go out yet. Oh, that'd be why. Don't stand there. Alright, exterminator. Hello, train. Before we go, it's always important to actually grab materials. Because, you know, if you want to build something at the oil base, you kind of need... Oh, wait. I don't need to request those. So I think that all the materials already are up there, actually, come to think of it. Moving swiftly along. It's got this train that magically supplies everything you need already there. Oh yeah, now that Hopewell's here, what's Exterminator up to on his base? I didn't get to see if he turned the base on or not. Water train clip from yesterday. Oh yeah, I saw that on Reddit. That's probably one of the most impressive crashes I've seen so far. Of all train crashes. Just the devastation that caused. I'd stuck them on purpose because I'm trying to drain the storage in the base of uranium. I'm trying to empty this out. There's like, what, 18k. Yeah, so this one's leaning forward on manual just to stop these from draining. So it'll pull from the storage first. I could configure these inserters, but eh. It's not going to run out anytime soon. Still 1 to 2 episodes away. We're only like an hour long, it's not surprising. I swear, when like 30 minutes after I woke up, the message that he'd gone live was there. And by the time I got to my PC, he was off. Again. Okay. Pump. Pumps are good. On the way. 24, sure. I only need one, but I'll take 24. Or a funky number of pipes. Whichever. Up one tile. Just finished designing most of the builds yesterday, other than LDS and satellites. Okay. Those are pretty easy. LDS and satellites. You don't even have to ratio out satellites, really. Oh, actually, in saying that, there is some trickery to satellites. Just getting everything in. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. LDS just, yeah, it's just because of craft time, this quite big. So I need that. It makes 2 every 1 second, right. You make 2 every 5 seconds. It needs coal. Exterminator streams. Apparently. It's the first I've heard of it. It does lead to this interesting situation where getting on a PAX train is actually fairly dangerous. That's why I was requesting landfill and thinking about doing it up there. Ah well. Let's do something like that. Probably needs to be 8-8 beaconed. I don't need an extreme build. I don't need explosives or anything. They're fatter than RCUs or rocket fuel because of the insane parts. Yes. I remember doing mine. Okay. If you slide there, then you're the worst. This can be sold. We have the power. We have the abilities. One hopes. I think it was that. I think. 17, 22 and 7. Oh. I'll probably need one either side. In that kind of arrangement. Just to compensate. 7, 19, 19. Close enough. Suggesting he do 4 belts in, 1 belt out, but I don't know what... yes. He's too used to doing it the easy way with bots. That's the trouble. I can pop that there. That. Probably it doesn't need that much in the way of water. Enjoy playing with belts in creative. It's good fun. Apparently the map edit is good. Oh, I overshot. Yeah. Give it some gas. Gas is good. That needs coal. Now my thinking for this is I'm just going to siphon off that. Cool. Blue belts are expensive as an understatement. Oops. Oops, that was not what I intended. There we go. I already got 2 stacks. Actually, I don't really need to do that. So I can just do that instead. I'm gonna limit that a little bit too. Fluid input for the rightmost machine. Does it need one? The rightmost one? You mean the water? Because yeah, if it is the water, then yes. Where's the thingy? There. I don't know why they doubled the... Oh wait, it was because of... yeah. That's right. Because of the increased length, therefore we need to double the cost. Because that makes sense. You. No. My book. Not yours. It's like marathon mode. You need so many gears. Bop. Bop. So you're just going to hold that for now. If anything, it should have been 50% extra. Because each one's only 50% the extra length. Do I want to train to just do explosives is the other question. Can I do it any other way? Can I make the supply train do it is the real question. Hey, it's AK-90. How you doing? I'm gonna swap those. Experiment. Alright, back to base. Yeah, bots are cheap. Bots are way cheaper and easier to set up. Hey, Minix. Doing good. Just getting ready to punch my 3D printer in the face. That sounds like a productive way to... Is it a sub $1,000 printer? That's the first question that comes to my mind. If it's a sub 1,000, I can understand why. Unfortunately, if you do punch it, it may burst into flames. being a cheap printer. Bots. That's a good emote too. How long going to be online today? Probably another... what are we at? Half hour? 20 minutes? Of course I had to be deposited here. I'll be walking through here a lot. No, you're the wrong one. This being the wrong way round is really annoying. Someone out plus. So 1k and then it'd be a good hot pocket warmer. Angie knows what I'm thinking. Alright. Just drop that there. That. There's a sub 1k 3D printer that works. Exactly. I'm watching the VODs. Yeah, it's almost that time me looks at the bar. Halfway. It's $300 and it works fine. I've had a lot of fun with, well, I know there's a friend of mine who loves buying 3D printers, and he made one of those Delta printers, and it was a horror thing. He has another. Does he have a MakerBot, I think, or was it someone else? And I remember they restarted the print like 7 times before it worked right. I was like, why waste time with this thing? And the money you spend on upgrades, you might as well just get like $1,000 one. So, I want this to request explosives. They can also catch fire and burn your house down. I'm making this list of things to get, so it's expandable. This thing here, or this combinator. Let's see. No, I need that. 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 I can't think how to do it. Some like each greater than 0 output each of 1. Each multiplied by -1 output each. So now I have the inverse greater than 0. It goes into there. Or there. This is the thingy. FDM, have no strength, never really ever will. Part A goes in slot B. Doohickey C goes into thingamajig D. That's a fancy way of saying additive extrusion. Green. Red lead. Is grey that equal to? In each. I think I got that wrong. Oh no. I could actually request plastic this way too. I think I got that right. Oh wait, that's the IKEA manual I was reading. Of course. More metal printing's fun. I've had work with a project that had metal printed parts. It's interesting. I remember them saying that metal printing wasn't that good because it was difficult to positively determine its structural properties. Helps have the wire in hand. So can I actually plug this in? No. Because the final thing I need... Oh, metal printing's a thing, but outside of very specialized cases... oh yeah, definitely not for home use. It's more I haven't seen it in anything production yet, commercial. It seems to be more research based. Each greater than 0 output each. Yeah, I can't do the trash system on this. The trash type setup. So it has to be that. That to filter out anything negative, because that'll really mess things up. This... really bothers me they cross. Hang on, do that. There we go. This is how much to request. Or how much to maintain. Say 5,000. Oh, hang on. No, that won't work. No, it needs to be like that. And then I need a combinator for each one. So it'd be like that, then 1, 2, 3. Again, assuming I can add more stuff to it. I'll just have the 2 for now. Then that. So first one will be explosives. There. I think SpaceX uses 3D printed metal for their combustion change. What I mean is, so that's commercial, technically commercial, but it's kinda specialized. Like space and aerospace, I call them kinda specialized just because there are requirements around them. I was more thinking consumer level, mass market stuff. That's 100k. I only want 10k. Also want each. So it multiplies everything by 10k that goes through it. Then I want to plug that into that. So that's now going to request 10k stuff. Clowntown, good morning. How you doing? But that's not going to request it here. So I'm going to tell these to start requesting. Okay. Because it's asking for 10k there. Oh, this is more complicated than I thought. Yeah, that won't work. And I can't use the green wire to send stuff back. Oh dear. Guess you can't send a negative request. No, it's not set up for that. What I need to do is turn this over to a clocked system. Which is not trivial to do. I mean, it's technically already clocked, actually. Because you actually see it's clocking there. The flash is it actually loading in the signal. Actually... Oh, then it doesn't know what, oh. No, that won't work either. Oh. Because then... Yeah, I need a clock system, and then each one has its own turn to listen on the bus. And, like, it needs its own time division system, and I need to work out what goes where. Because I need, like, a slice where it tells... Because you need to tell, what this to send to the remote site wants, and the remote site to send back. And then it needs to move to the next one. Send up, send back. And then the next base, send up, send back. That's the only way I can see it doing it. That's, yeah. That's going to need some thinking. For now, I might just use that train that's already there. Oh, what are you? Nothing. ME explosives, which needs to be ME lube at some point. Although this train could do both. CDMA. I don't know how to divide up this signal into cells. Because that's basically a DC signal. There's no frequencies or phases to play with. You. Where the hell are you going? I'm confused. What? Why did it go back around to that stop again? Was it slightly past the station or what? I really don't know. Hey, hello train. Let's not walk down accidentally. Oh, Veldek's been busy. Thank you very much. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 gifted subs there. And there's number 2. Dorej. Hjorvga. Mithrandi, 85. Reslafu and Rekka. You all got gifted subs. Yo all. Mithrandi. Whoa! And due to the map. Disappointed that he's not Bit Boss. Let's hit back with 5 gifted subs there. Thank you very much for Veldek and due to the map there. With all those 10 subs. Just right then. Right then and there. That's Steffis. Robo Brine. Red Hot Mario. Thrall and Pokerface. All got subs there. I actually don't know really what to say, that's insane. And Atreo. There's Twitch Prime sub there. Damn. Still going. Next one. Subtrain. That is a big subtrain right there. Before I forget, I'll just quickly save that. It's actually put it pretty close to another emote slot. Been a Shroud PUBG guy gifting 200 subs at a time. Seen Shroud. How do you gift 200? What is going on? So Veldek just gifted 5 people subs. And then due to the map, then hit back with another 5. And then 11th, Atreo with a Twitch Prime sub there. That is one hell of a, that is an 11k long subtrain right there. Obda's now a sub. There's 40k subs because he afforded it. Odaba has now earned a sub. So many subs. Oh, that is a lot of subs right there. Damn. Now I need to really make sure everything's, like the sub perks are actually sorted out. I've forgotten where I was at now. That thing. Are you a sub? Currently, you don't appear to be. I'm just fully expecting the thing to go off right now. Alright, so you can drain that. .3D printer started. Just going to get subtrain PTSD. I'm actually just looking at the sub point stats. I might actually go click over to the next, or it's very close to clicking over to the next sub perk. How much did I get in the network before I lose complete track? Oh, they're all gone. Okay then. Oh, you're only holding 2k right now. There he is. It's There with the gifted sub to Commotion Socks. Now Commotion Socks is a sub. And now due to the map is not Bit Boss. He's got a little bit, he needs a bit, due to the map needs a band-aid. Just needs a little band-aid there. If everyone's got a band-aid, you better send it over. Oh, there we go. Due to the map gifted to Engie. There we go. There's a band-aid. Can't you reverse it? Always load explosives until demanded. I know what you mean. So I need to sit here until... So I need to give this a combinator signal in that case. Currently it shows 10 more to prove. Currently it shows 10 more to the next sub perk. Next sub goal. But I'm not sure how far off that is. You're going to be loading for a while. I'm actually not really that worried. Because I will change it. I want to get it on this system eventually. I think everything's settled down now. I think we're all cool. I think we're all good. And dude, the map's got his band-aid. And now I've completely forgotten what I was up to. Oh, train zooming in. Alright, I need... do I have to? But how long? How long indeed? Never mind. Now Exterminator has a sub. Rip free time. More faster crash boom. So what is the actual thing doing the 5? I'm actually curious now. So you can actually choose to gift like 5 at once or 10 at once or something. I'm a little behind the times. AK90 gifted by due to the map. He actually beat me to that one. Anywhere from 1 to 100, okay. Just getting my screens back together now. Explosives can be for landfill, cliffs, explosives, cannon shells. Landmines are not landfill. I was wondering what you were talking about with landfills. Like, yeah, I feel like there's something's wrong with that landfill there. You're filling. Oh yeah, cluster grenades. I feel like that landfill with explosives is going to be you wouldn't want to put anything important on top of it. If you keep this up, Winners can quit his job and just play Bit Boss sub-gift wars all day. I only need a... what was it? 250 subs thereabouts before I can even get close to that. I'm just looking at this, the community gift thing. 100, so 100 is 500. Challenge you to finish the game, but only allowed to zoom into the max. Do I have to? Do I have to? Let's tidy up over here now. While we recover some sense of sanity. That's not happening. That's not happening, is it? We've gone too far now, we can't go back. Bye, train. Alright, so that'll be basically where the thingy train thingy thing is. Good way to store a pulse and reset a new value. I found a working answer. Up here is probably the best one. Oh, it's not really a pulse though. Realistically, it stores. This thing stores whatever's on the line at the time. It has to be there for at least a few ticks. It can't happen at the same time as the store command. Yeah, storing pulses are quite tricky to do. Because I think even this here, it actually stores the one after it. Yeah, it stores signal 1. It stores the 2. Here stores 3. Whatever's last. I think tends to... Oh no, I added padding to stop it doing that. They changed the battery text? Oh yeah, they changed that in 1659, I think? Yeah, battery has, it's not a Duracell anymore. Where are they at? Oh, I need batteries here too, actually. I guess that's what the hole can be for now. Oh, it needs acid. Crap. That was a huge update. Oh yeah, the thing updated, it says 7? 7 subs? To the next, what's it? The milestone? Which I think is the closest it's ever been. I'm at a loss of what to do right now. Admittedly, I was planning on finishing now. At this point in time. Actually, before I do, let's not file things under future me. Let's do this properly and move this train and put the plate unload here. Let's give future me a break. For a change. I know it's rare and it's shocking. But we need to be doing it. A break from tradition. Let's plop you there then. Oh boy, that's going to make everything craft. I can't craft everything. Make a stop. I'm not that rich yet. Okay, I think that'll sort it out. Sure. That is a perfectly sensible and reasonable track layout right there. He is not drunk. It's just a little bit different to everyone else. It's fine. I just won't look at it in too much detail. Get rid of that. And that. And that. Alright, now this track's freed up for whatever nefarious purposes I need. What's the icon next to the rocket icon? That's the upgrade planner, right here. Upgrade planner is one well worth embracing, especially since it's in the game now. Ah, hello train. Up to no good, run. You can't run. It's too late for running. Okay. Hide the children. Yeah, it was in the FFF, the revealing the upgrade planner in 17. Say there. It's about the middle. Sure. Alright, let's get the bots nice and excited. The only way I know how. I'm gonna need some titanium plate for this. Oh, apparently I did have them on request. I'm dumb then, apparently. So that shouldn't get in the way of anything important. Shouldn't. Doesn't mean it won't. Oh, hello train. That's why I'm not making that a player designated area. It's going to be a dangerous. Just a bit dangerous. Just a bit. Not that much. Now hopefully, there's enough storage where I put everything. Did pick up a bot. Delicious bot charging. Where's this crap going? Oh, it's made that thing all crazy. Because it's classed as not in the network anymore. All 1,000 bots are running. Upgrade planner is a bit of a... Where are you going? Why are you complaining? All of a sudden. Yeah. So another hidden signal? Just read the FFF. Some interesting things in there. I'm not so keen about the what's it? The copy paste. Delete a signal. I did I? Oh, I did too. Thank you. Yeah, I thought I did something. I was confused because I thought I did something up there. And then I was looking and I just couldn't see it. Yeah, it's down there. Figures. Control Z but no Control Y. What is it? Control Shift Z? Could go real old school and use Control Insert and Control Delete. Control Shift Delete. That's an old one, those. Nobody uses those anymore. Now. Control Alt Delete gets to the root of the issue. Fastest way. I haven't actually harvested any fish this time. Need to do something about that. Although I don't think there are any fish left to harvest. At least in the immediate vicinity. Oh, do 4 solves issues too? Sure does. If anything, Kovarex is just hitting version, what we were used to do in version 13, maybe version 14 as well. He's catching up slowly. I wonder what was there. Oh, maybe red circuits. Yeah, these probably need to be moved. Go bots, go bots. 16. There you go. That'll fit, apparently. Just. See what happens when you play your own game in LAN. Exactly. I don't think they go much beyond, like, launching a rocket. There's a trouble. Yeah, so what I want is the buffer chests around here too. Yep. $10K is a lot. I'll clear that. This can probably do most of the work, realistically. Let's put it there. Go bots, go bots. It needs lubricant, doesn't it? It's also getting very, very close to that time, even though it's technically past it. It's 1,400. V35 is the only one I know the play. Yeah. Same, more or less. Aww. I don't know about the lunchtime part. Oop, I just scooped up a bot. Almost have to continue for that emote there. Damn, that's a good one. Where's it, Voxel? Well, in the last 3 hours I managed to fix this thing up, more or less. Mostly less. This thing's still happily churning along. I'm down to 7,000 in the network there. I think that might have cleared out storage though, because it's not filling anymore. Hooray! Alright, so I'll set it back to auto. Not that I'm in any shortage, there's like 4,000... Well, there's a chest full of dull rocks there and basically a full chest of shiny rocks there. Hey, Diablo Gamer. And Penguin. How you guys doing? How you do, guys, girls, and miscellaneous? Frank has died? Aww. Oh, anyway, it's nearly 11:30. Where is 11:30? No, my clock's actually correct for a change. It says 11:25. And the stream time's at 11. It's only 21 minutes past when I said I was going to stop, so I think I'm going to leave it there. Next time, I need to figure out... Oh, I need to figure out that system. I think that's... What else do I need to do? A lot of things. Well, I want to start on the base at some point soon. All the groundwork's there to do it. I need to... Well, I need to fix out the plate there. I need to sort out gears. One thing I've been wondering is, I'm wondering if I actually direct craft gears up here. Just 5 more minutes. Oh. Oh, Iron 2's cleaned out. Which is pretty impressive because science has stopped. Like, that's an achievement right there. Oil is functional. Acid. I could probably pipe it from the base or something. Won't be bad since it's more compact. True. The only reason it came to my mind was because it worked in my base because the make everything was in the base, so I could actually have the bots fly stuff over, but I want to put the base down there, and so it's adequately it's reasonably well separated. Hey, watcha. You're just missing the wrap up, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm just wondering what to do next. Whether I craft gears direct up here. I might just do that. Just to save on sending gears down here. I still need to send circuits over here, and circuits are going to be down in this base. But there's nothing stopping me collecting them, or even... I could belt them over, actually. Or I could have a dedicated train. I might have this train do it, even. I might have the supply train do it. And I'll work on the... it's basically an N by M system. Send anything to deliver to anything type deal. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there.